Welcome back to Gaming News with Spoons. We've got quite a bit of information to get in today, especially regarding Ys 9 and where this actually takes place in the Ys timeline. We also have some interesting domain names that we're going to be covering, talking about Persona 5, as well as some other information that could be coming about some other Atlus titles. So real quick, guys, just want to get something really quick out of the way. This is old news, but Megami Tensei 2, I feel like it's worth mentioning that this has an official fan translation, meaning that fans did get together, translated this game for us. Megami Tensei 2 is part of the Megami Tensei universe and is a tactical game set inside of that universe. The first one was localized a while ago, the second one now localizes. That leaves the only game that hasn't had an official translation to be Devil Summoner, which was released back on the Saturn back in the day, as well as the PlayStation Portable. So I do hope to eventually see Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner get that localization, but if you're a fan of that, never got a chance to play that, that is available for you guys to go in and check out. Next up, we have some news, as I said, surrounding Ys 9. So let's go ahead and hop into it and see what Silicon Era has to say here. So we did get the announcement that Ys 9 was being released next year in Japan. They say it is about more than halfway done. And so just some little interesting side notes that we got here. It is set in an era after Ys 7. Adol will appear at his oldest age in the series, yet his name as an adventurer is becoming known all over the world. Party battles and simple controls return. Additionally, the game introduces supernatural actions to lean on the supernatural abilities possessed by Monstrum. Wall running and moving as a shadow are also possible. The new guild operation system is an expansion of Ys 8's drifting village system. The hooded woman equipped with the artificial arm and leg is a major key to the game's story. And as I said, they say it's more than 50% complete. So here's some other interesting other tidbits. Adol is the protagonist of the game. I know that's something that I was asked during that a couple of people were bringing up during the when I first announced that we were getting a new Ys 9 game. That was something a lot of people were asking, so that is confirmed. Adol's name has become known all over the world since Ys 6. The increase in the amount of people that know Adol is one of the highlights of the game. While there's a possibility the characters from past games will appear, they will serve as a minor role. So that's probably considering like Doji, along with some of the other party members that he has gotten to know over the course of the games. As for the reason Adol is in Prison City, it's highly likely that he got wrapped in something based on his previous behavior pattern. The right arm of the woman is a key visual, is artificial. She is a guide in this game. She is also the same woman that appeared on the Countdown website. There are characters that became non-human monstrum for certain reasons. The dream mentioned in the prologue is unrelated to Ys 8's Donna's dreams. You can climb onto and move across rooftops. You will be able to play as Monstrum during the course of the game. There is also flying as floating, as well as aerial state actions. Magic items have been abolished and will be consolidated into supernatural items. Or supernatural actions, sorry. The adventuring gear that appears in Ys 8 will also disappear. Since there are too many items and categories, the plan is to organize such elements together. They would like the map making to stay. They also want to include fishing, but various elements have come up that are under consideration. So it seems Ys 9 is moving along very, very well. So we have that to really look forward to. I personally am looking forward to this game, and we're going to continue giving any little bit of updates that we get about this game and potentially what's going on, so stay tuned for that. Now let's get into something rather interesting, a couple rather interesting things about Persona 5 and what's going on with this. Atlus has registered some interesting domain names regarding Persona, so let's see just what they have in store. So recently, a bunch of Persona related domain names were registered back in April of last year, and one of them was P5R JP was recently updated, hinting at the possible announcement coming soon. This, of course, was revealed by Persona Central. Now, we take a look at the documentation here, JP5R or P5R.jp, trademark, name of the server was updated. This is induced speculation to perhaps if this could be a potential Switch port or an enhanced version of Persona 5. It isn't out of the realm of possibility because Joker has made it into the Switch. Persona 5R could be for Persona 5 Ruby, which was kind of a something going along with when they were talking about a potential port over to the Nintendo Switch. It would definitely make sense that that's what this is going to be. I don't want to get my hopes up per se that this is what it is, but we keep seeing more and more information shifting that Persona 5 could be coming to the Nintendo Switch with an enhanced version. And this is something that I very much want to have happen. I'd love to be able to play that game again on the go, take it with me on my Nintendo Switch, and ultimately have it a way to reach out to more audiences and get a better chance to be played than it already has. Next, we got to talk about some more registered domains from Atlus. Let's go ahead and check that out. So Persona 5B, Persona 5M, and Persona 5S domains. Reuse Office, the game marketing solution company that has handled Atlus's previous domain name registrations, registered several Persona-related domains on December 26th, including JP5R, which is we already covered, P5B JP, Persona B or 5B, Persona 5M, Persona 5M, Persona 5S, and Persona 5S. So, the domain name of P5R was already registered back in 2017, thus the exclusion of the list. It was recently moved from Atlus's server, suggesting the website will soon be live. Something to be announced soon. So, let's break this down a little bit, what this could potentially mean. It is possible that some of these could be alluding to a Switch port, hence the Persona 5S or P5S. Persona 5 Mobile maybe could be, or M could be hinting at a mobile game, maybe hinting at the portability of the Nintendo Switch. Persona 5B, this is one I kind of want to talk about. What could this potentially mean? I think that this may mean a Persona 5 Battle Arena game, much like what they did with Persona 4 Arena and Persona 4 Ultimax. I feel like that might be what this game is alluding to, or what this domain name is alluding to. Only time's going to tell. I'm sure we're going to see something. You know, if we are truly getting these games on the Nintendo Switch, maybe, just maybe, we'll see a little bit of a teaser sometime next year with Nintendo for bringing Persona 5 over to the Nintendo Switch. And let's hop into our next Atlus video or conversation here. And this is Atlus preparing unannounced games, teases Shin Megami Tensei 5 reveal for 2019. So critically acclaimed Japanese developer Atlus had a rather successful period on the tail of Persona 5, but apparently they have more in store. In the latest Famitsu, including new Wear message from the company, which included the following tease. Starting with Catherine Fullbody in February 2010, we're also steadily preparing for unannounced titles. Or the Japanese language doesn't distinguish between the familiar singular and plural. Please expect a follow-up about Shin Megami Tensei 5. While the new reveal for Shin Megami Tensei 5 for Nintendo will certainly be welcome, we don't have any specifics on what else Atlus could have hinted at in store. And they are also talking about potentially teasing their project, I think it's Re-Fantasy, which is a brand new IP that's being worked on by Atlus. So we could see something along the lines of there. That would be a very welcome addition as well. It's a loaded time to be an Atlas fan right now, guys, but that is about it for what we've got with Atlas and what's going on with all of their games. I'm going to be covering as much information about Shin Megami Tensei 5 as I can get my hands on next year. This is a game I'm looking forward to getting my hands on and playing, so we have that to look forward to. And our last quick bit of news I did just want to bring up. So Daedalus, The Awakening of Golden Jazz lists English localization in credits. So you can see the English localization listed in the credits there on that picture. This is, of course, the next entry in the Jake Hunter franchise, which is on the Nintendo Switch. So it very much sounds like we could be getting that brought over. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions on this matter. What do you guys think of all these registered domain names for Persona 5? Do you think there's anything that could potentially be coming out of this? Let me know down below in the comment sections. You guys have been watching Gaming with Spoons, and most importantly, stay happy, be happy, game happy. Spoons is checking out.